You pretty happy with the backcourt and the way they played down there?
I am. I think we made a lot of progress, and I think we played. We've been preaching defense, and I think that we hadn't got a 40-minute game of it, but we're getting better. We're getting better.
Still talking defense, but I mean the offense was pretty impressive down there too.
I think it was. I think, when you see Megan and what she's done in the past, and it's just a matter of time of her getting on a roll. And I thought that she's a great shooter, and great shooters have to get volume shots. And I think Megan took great shots down there for her. I think she played within the offense, and that allowed her to get good looks. And Ariel as well. I think she's learning what's a good shot for her and what's a forced shot. And as long as we're attacking the basket, which I thought Ariel did a great job of, we're going to get great looks.
What's the biggest difference just overall you see in Ariel's game this season versus the last couple of years?
I think she's playing with a lot more confidence. I think she is she's taken this team on her shoulders, and I think she understands the importance of her being a great leader. And I keep going back to saying that I think the summer was great for her, and I think the understanding that these our players they need her, and she's accepted that challenge.
When did you start to notice the difference in the confidence? Was it after she came back from Team USA, or was
I think I do. I think it was the beginning of this season when we started our fall workouts, and just how she commanded great leadership during practice, and she hadn't. I can't tell you. I don't think she's taken a day off of practice or a game yet.
The shooting, I mean, her scoring or shooting seems to be a lot better as well. Was that just come from the confidence?
I think confidence. I think just her understanding that I don't know if she was holding back because she thought I didn't want her to take shots. I want her to take shots within her ability in their offense. So.
Holly, is that a good sign early in the season, though, to see them playing as well as they are? Because the backcourt, fair to say, could make or break the direction of this team.
I think it's great because I think each game we're learning and we're building on a foundation there. So yes, I don't look for us. I'm not worried about us peaking. I want us to continue to get a foundation and keep building on it.
What was it like to go play in a tournament like that this early and then see the results that you've got?
Well, it was good. It was a different environment. It was a small gym. It was different surroundings, a different kind of routine for us a little bit. And I thought they stayed very focused in what we needed to do because in the Bahamas you could get easily distracted. And I know when we got done, it was. I mean, we love Knoxville, but it was hard to come home with the weather. I'll just admit it was hard. It was tough to come home.
Holly, we talk about building on a foundation of what you've done. Offensively, where's the building still to take place? Do you feel like?
I think we got to get better against zones, and I think that's my fault. I don't think if we've spent a lot of time on our man offenses, a lot of time on our defenses, and I think our zone offense has suffered, and so we've gone back to work and put in a lot of time with it. So I hopefully will see a better result of us moving the ball and have player movement as well against the zone.
Do you want more shots from your post players? I mean, your guards are shooting, especially Ariel doing well. Do you want to get a few more shots?
Yeah, I think you have to have post touches to open up the outside. I think that teams, when they can't stop our post play, they're going to go to a zone and kind of pack it in. And I think our posts still need to get touches. And when we move the ball and we take good looks and we have player movement, I think our posts still get good looks.
What kind of test do you expect your front court to face from Texas with that big they have?
Well, I think I think Texas has got one of their better teams they've had in a while. I think they've got a great backcourt in Fusel, and then their front court is big. They're physical. They play hard, and I think it's a different team than we've seen in the past couple of years.
Holly, they're not ranked, but given the history of this series with Pat and Jody,
right?
What does it mean to you to see them on the schedule like that, even though they're?
Yeah, I think Texas is a very good basketball team. I don't see them as not ranked. I think they eventually will be. I just think it's a healthy rivalry, and we struggled at first to play him down there last year, and they're going to come in and they're not going to lay down because they're not ranked. I just think it's a solid team, it's a strong team, and I think they're going to upset some people along the way.
Holly, you changed the starting lineup on the SMU game. Is that just because of the Mays, or I mean, what was the thing?
That was, I thought the game before that, I thought Sierra had a great game, and but I thought it was important for us to get off to a better start, especially with Mays, because I thought she was a pillar to their success. So I wanted to put a defensive-minded player on her. That's why Andrea started. And so I don't know. I don't know if we're going to go. We'll see how practice goes and see what lineup we'll go back to.
That wasn't so much. It was more. Wasn't a detriment to Sierra that you did that.
Absolutely not. And Sierra totally understood. And Sierra's been a vital part of. She's played really well. She's played really well on both ends of the floor. And we're going to need that from her. So, no, I don't think it's detrimental. I think Sierra understood, and she came in and probably, I think, had one of her best games against SMU. So I don't think it was anything that she was upset about.
I think you're averaging about 21 free throws in this new age with all the fouling and such. Is that about right? You want to get to the line more than that?
I think it's good. I at times want to get to the line a little more, but I think it's what we need to do. We keep attacking, and so when we've gotten ahead, we've attacked the basket, and then when we get somebody cuts the lead, I feel like we quick shoot the basketball. We're open, but we quick shoot the basketball, and that's one thing this team has to do: learn a little bit of time and possession, and know when a good shot when you're wide open is, and if we've missed a couple in a row, we may need to hold up and move the ball. Good?
Cool.